You're listening to On the Mic with Jaclyn. Each episode, I'll be sitting down and talking with successful people who will share their personal and business life with us. I'm going past the Instagram squares and getting their real story. I'm your host, Jaclyn. So a week ago, I asked you to do this podcast, and I'm starting this new thing where I ask my listeners to drop some questions they want answered. So I picked some that were asked a lot. And the first one is, if you had to choose a different career, what would it be?
I say that I would still kind of stick within the beauty industry. I'm always interested in everything that has to do with beauty. So I would probably either, can I have two choices?
Yeah, okay, you can do.
I would either be like a fashion designer because I'm super into fashion as well, or I'd probably be like a makeup artist. I would probably pursue like makeup because I love makeup.
I could totally see you being a makeup, or not, a fashion designer.
Yes.
Like, I love your fashion.
I know, and I'm starting to like it more and more. Like, I feel like back in the day, I just wasn't really, like, into it. I would just buy whatever. But now I actually take time on my pieces and make sure they look A1 every time I come.
They look good. They look good. What's my next question? Okay, second question. Mm-hmm. Worst experience as a lash artist?
Worst experience. I wouldn't say I really had any really bad experiences. I have dealt with, I deal with a lot of different personalities, and I think I've learned to handle it very well. And everyone's different. Everyone has different views. Everyone has different personalities. So I haven't had a really worst experience other than maybe like someone complain about their lashes. I don't know. I don't really get that a lot.
Well, that's good because I couldn't think of anything bad. Like, besides me having, like, when I got it done with you, I couldn't handle it because of my eyes, like, sensitivity. I don't know.
And mostly anything that happens or people complain about, it's fixable, you know? Mm-hmm. There's been people I've had to cut off just because of, they're just not consistent. They no-show on me and all that. So that's probably the worst it's ever been.
Do you have, like, a fee now when they don't show up?
Do I have a what?
Like a fee?
I do. I used to not, but just starting this year, I take a $25 deposit for appointments, and it's non-refundable, so that just kind of secures their spot.
You should, because it's your time.
Yep.
Are eyelash extensions worth it? Like, versus, you can go to Target or whatever and get, like, the strips. Like,
I feel like they're a good investment because you spend tons of money every month anyways buying strip lashes. So it basically all adds up if you think about it.
It really does.
And it's less maintenance. You just get up and go type of service. And I feel like 99% of my clients always come back.
That's good. I'm ready to try again because I've been going back to, like, the strips. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. It's annoying. I wish my lashes were just already there. Like, even with, like, the ones that you do, like, it would be better.
What I'm wondering, and I've just been curious about lately, is, like, is this trend ever going to fade away? Like, what am I going to do if this trend ever fades away? I don't think it will, but just saying.
Oh, yeah, because you know how, like, I feel like in, like, the emo days, like, thin eyebrows were in. Mm-hmm. So you have, like, thin eyebrows. Now it's, like, all about the big brows.
Letting them grow out. Yes. So therefore that takes away from, like, waxing girls. Yes. Girls that wax, girls that thread.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's, like, my only worry. But I don't think it'll happen.
I don't think so either. Because, I feel like lashes are important. Mm-hmm. I can see why big brows are in now. I think this is going to stay for a while as far as brows, too.
Yeah.
The last question that I got was your favorite Bakersfield artist.
Like a lash artist I look up to?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, there's the owner of Star Lash. Her name's Iris Palmer.
Okay.
She hangs out with the Kardashians. She does the Kardashians' lashes. I'm literally obsessed with her. And I hope one day I can meet her and hopefully work for her because she's always hiring. Literally, always hiring. And you don't know how bad I just, like, want to get my stuff in.
That's fucking amazing.
She's always hiring.
Do you apply?
Like, one day I'm just gonna, like...
You don't apply? Why can't you don't apply already?
My son, he's just too small still, and I feel like I just want to wait a little bit more, maybe until once he goes into elementary school to make that huge move, but I definitely want to do it. Like, that's my plan.
Wait, where is she at?
She's located in LA. She has her main store, I think, is in Burbank, and then she's opening one in OC currently, but I've always followed her. I'm obsessed with her. Literally.
I think you can get it. Your work's really good. It's okay. So changing gears a little, and I'm going to ask some personal questions. I know you're a mom to a toddler like me. Mm-hmm. I have a crazy 3-year-old. How old is your son?
He's 3.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Isn't it wild?
And when you were coming to me at my house, he was like 1, huh?
Yeah. And
yeah, he was like barely walking.
I want to say he was like chilling though, like being good.
Yeah, he's
or sleeping. No, he was sleeping. And I was like, it's so quiet in here. Like, he's sleeping.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I felt like when I worked at home, a lot of my clients like got like super attached to him. He kind of just, because he was with me all the time. So
he's so cute. I feel like he's like your twin too.
He's definitely my twin.
Yeah.
I feel like he's starting to look a lot like his dad too, though.
I don't know if I've ever seen good pictures of him. I don't pay attention. Okay, so the next question is, I think this is important, but are you single?
I am currently single right now, and I'm living it up. Me and my son's father, we co-parent really well. It's been a long ride, but we both made an agreement that we want our son to be raised around happiness and want him to grow up around love. And, you know, we had to put our differences aside. And regardless of what happened between me and him, we're doing it. So my son's A-okay.
Well, that's good. How long have you been single?
I've been single for it's probably going to be like 8 months now. 8 or 9 months. Mm-hmm. So
that's actually a long time.
And right now I'm just focused on myself and my business and my son, and I'm having fun meeting new people and going on vacations and all that good stuff.
That's good. Why aren't you with him?
Why am I not with my son's father anymore? You know, we met when we were really young, and I just believe that sometimes people grow out of each other. Doesn't take away the fact that I love him. That's my son's father, but people just grow out of each other. You know, what you guys had when you were 19 is sometimes not going to be what you're going to look for when you're this age. Like 26, I'm like almost 30. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Shut up. I know. Oh, wait, I forgot. You're the same age. You're like in the same grade as Josh, right? Okay. So, yeah, me and him met. We met. I wonder if you were at the party, but it was Vince's hot tub Halloween party in 2010.
I probably was there.
I feel like you were, but it was 2010, and that's where I met Josh. And I always say this, like, because of the way we met, I feel like it was almost like destiny, because I lived off of Buena Vista, went to Stockdale. That's completely opposite sides of Highland. So Highland versus Stockdale. I mean, like, I didn't even know he existed in this world, obviously. But then I was at this party and I ran into him, and I was trying to be like hooked up with the other Josh. I'm sure you know that. I was like that one, and then like I got with the good Josh and like my Josh.
Wait, what Josh?
The other one. You know the other one.
No, I don't.
Robinson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I feel like I got the good pick.
Good thing you dodged that bullet.
Yeah, dodged it. Great. Thank you. But the person who introduced me was Marissa.
Marissa
Ibarra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we worked together, and then she was like, I want to take you to a party. And I was a senior in high school, and I was just like, okay, let's go. It was a Halloween party, and we went. And then, yeah, we went ahead and we met each other, but it wasn't like a big deal. I didn't think anything of it. And he texted me, and he just told me, like, I hope you, like, aren't trying to, like, date me. I'm just like, you know, he just wanted something fun. But we ended up being serious, and then, liking each other, whatever. But it's, like, a lot of years, and I can understand, like, the part where you're saying, like, you can grow apart. It's, like, tough. I feel like people don't know that about me and Josh. We've had really, really hard times because you grow as a person. I'm a different person at 25 than I was at 17 years old.
Yeah.
I just am. And it's, like, finding that balance, and I think that my daughter, though, is like the big glue, though, to us, because if not, then it is hard. It makes it even more challenging.
And I always, like, I'm a strong believer in trying and trying as much as you can.
Yes.
But sometimes there's just, like, nothing left, you know what I mean? And it's better to just be grown-ups and make the wiser decision, just to, you know, you know, I feel like it's harder when you have a kid.
I get it. Because then you have to start,
sure.
You think about like, I don't want to be away from my kids. So like, maybe I should just stick it out.
Yeah, and you just want to be that picture perfect family, and you know, you don't want to give up on the whole family image, but in all reality, like the two individuals have to be happy for it to work. And if one's lacking the happiness, it's just not going to work. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, at least like your son's going to see you guys, well, just like you said, he'll at least see you guys like happy. Like if you guys were together, like, and you don't feel that, then he's going to feel it.
Yeah.
So it's good.
For sure.
And then I guess the last one for your personal questions is going to be, well, actually I have two. Is it hard dating being a single mom?
It is. I feel like I'm so much more pickier now with everything I've been through.
Like, do you ask them, like, are you good with kids? Is that one of your first questions?
You know what? I really don't. A lot of people ask me that. I really don't even touch that subject. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's sensitive to me just because like it's still so fresh, you know, and I just feel like, I don't know, everyone has their own opinions, but I just, those type of people that just kind of like let people come and go out of their kids' life, it just gives them unstable, you know, unstable, I don't know, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I get it. They just think everybody's
so if I ever was to date anyone, I would probably at least wait like a year or two before. Because once your child gets attached to someone else, that's just so scary, you know, if something was to happen. Yeah. I
get that. Okay, so last one. This is the last one. When you're not taking care of your son or working, what are you doing in your spare time?
Ooh. Well, I'm either, you know, doing more work because I'm always working constantly. Like, my friends literally want to throw my phone every time we're out because I'm either still texting clients, working on my schedule. Like, I'm seriously a workaholic. Like, it never stops.
I was going to say, wait, my brother's kind of young. I was going to say, I can introduce you to my brother.
Whether it's advertising, just texting clients, I'm always researching. I'm always on YouTube. I'm like the biggest YouTube fanatic. Like, whether it comes to like makeup videos, lash videos, anything like that, YouTube is like my boyfriend right now.
Oh, where do you go out though? Like, where are you going to go out in Bakersfield if you have to go out here?
You know, I kind of switch it up. My best friend Krista, she works at the Avenue, so we'll go to the Avenue.
So she knows Roxy.
Yes. I personally haven't met Roxy, but I've heard really good things about her.
Okay. All right. So now this part of the show, we're going to talk about your career, which I think is obviously like the most important. What got you interested in doing lashes?
I know this sounds so cliche, but I say this all the time. When the Kardashians started getting their lashes done, the whole world revolves around those.
Right? I feel like it does.
But they were the first ones that started getting their lashes done.
Yes.
And when they did, I started researching the crap out of it because I was interested in getting mine done, you know, for the less maintenance of being a mom. And then I just got like so like into it, the whole idea of it. And at the time I was doing hair and I was just not happy with what I was doing. Still wanted to stay in the beauty industry under my license and everything, but just something different. And I went to the Vegas IBS show. It's like a huge show for cosmetologists, and just picked up a bunch of like information and stuff, talked to some local artists in Vegas, and I was just like, I'm going to do this. So I did it and I chased after it and I'm here.
Now you're badass at it. Wait, how long has it been since you've been doing lashes?
In August, it was 3 years. So 3 years. Seems like forever.
3 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. And then you're just going to keep going. I really hope you get that like job, though, with that person that you were seeing.
I know. That would be amazing, huh?
That's goals.
Yeah.
Because, like, what? You don't even have to, like, look for clients, right? Like, in a place like that, they're just, like, coming.
Yeah, it's like more like lash bar, like commission-based type of fills. Like, fill would be different because I run my own schedule opposed to working on someone else's schedule. But, like, the experience, the people I would meet in there is just, like, goals.
That is. How many appointments are you booking a week?
I usually book anywhere from 25 to 30 people a week.
I'm like gulping. Can you hear me? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It depends on my weeks, so sometimes it changes. I mean, I do have my slow weeks too, so it's not always like that, but majority of the time it's 25 to 30 people.
You're doing it all. You're a mom, and you're like, you have a career that you're actually happy with. And look how many people are sitting behind a desk and hate their job.
I know.
A ton. Like, okay, when I first had my daughter, I wanted to do the right thing and have like a professional job. And my dad was like, okay, I'll get you a job at the bank. And I went ahead and I took a job at the Bank of the Sierra. And as I was working there, like, I just sat there like my second weekend, and I was just like looking at the people around me like, I can't do this.
You feel stuck, right?
Yeah, I felt stuck, and like I looked at them
because I've been the 9-to-5 girl, so I know how it feels.
Right?
You know?
Isn't it like awful?
And that's why I like wanted just to pursue a career where I made my own schedule. I ran my own show. You know, I did everything. I didn't want to work under anyone else's dream anymore. You know.
I get that.
So yeah.
I don't know, but with all your success, because obviously you're successful, what do you struggle with?
I would say sometimes I feel like I put like all my energy into it, and some days I just feel like I'm losing myself, if that makes sense. It sounds a little selfish, but sometimes I really have to be like, no, you deserve this day off. Like, you need to relax, you know, you need to focus on you. You need to go hang out with a friend or do something fun for yourself. So I feel like I have to check myself sometimes because I get so into my work mode. Sometimes I lose sight of what else life's about. Because there's more to life than just work. You know what I mean?
I want to travel.
Me too. I want to travel. I would love to travel for what I do for a living. So that would be cool too. But I would just say that, like, balancing like my personal life and then work sometimes can be kind of crazy.
Well, we got through like the tough part, personal and career. And then it's time to lighten up the mood with my favorite part of the show, fun questions and games. This is exciting. Okay, so I'm going to start out with the first one, current celebrity crush.
Oh my gosh. Can I have 5? No, just kidding. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I have so many right now.
Can I have some more? I'm alcoholic.
I have so many. Honestly, though, I would probably have to say my main celebrity crush is probably Michael B. Jordan.
Oh my!
Like, why doesn't he have a wife already?
And why don't you slide in his DMs? I feel like he replies to people in their DMs. I don't know if God.
I know, he replied to that one girl on Twitter and like met up with her.
And then you're like Bob, so like he would be like,
I don't know.
No. Don't have doubt. Do it. Slide in the DMs of Michael B. Jordan. Please do it for me.
Should I?
Yes.
Should I do it right now?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would die.
Do you know that his girlfriend? I barely just found this out that his girlfriend was Catherine Pye, the one that's with Austin McBroom, the Ace family. That's his ex-girlfriend.
She was an escort. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Alrighty, so I'm huge with reality TV. Like, I can't even say it enough. I said it in my first podcast. I have like 50 shows that I watch. I will be the next Andy Cohen. Like, goals, like, I'm gonna let everybody know that, right? So I have to know, what's your favorite reality show?
Girl, I don't even have time for TV, but when I binge watch, you guys let's all start laughing already. Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh my god, I love that.
I feel like I need to be a Kardashian. Like, I know everything.
You're their adopted sister.
I know.
Because she don't even know it yet.
Tessa Kardashian. I would have to say that. I like, I don't know. I watch like Love and Hip Hop sometimes.
They're so scripted.
So scripted.
It's unreal. It's like Mona Scott is doing, I'm gonna let you know, Mona Scott, you're doing a horrible job. And that's the producer. But see how obsessed I am? I'm a weirdo, but like, I know all that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I will be the producer of a reality show, or I'm gonna be the next Andy Cohen, because I'm so wrapped into it that she's doing a bad job. I love all the Real Housewives. They're amazing. I hope to be one of them one day.
I love their shows, and
I think the Real Housewives of Atlanta is the most
You-
craziest
the-
one.
Yeah, they are crazy, but that's because they'll actually punch somebody.
Mhm.
The other ones, not so much. They'll use their words. They actually like threw a drink and ran. I was like, who does that? I'll be chasing you. Like, if you threw a drink at me, but
Yeah, I feel like I relate more to the Atlanta girls.
yeah, because they're real.
Are you Beverly Hills or Atlanta?
I need to know which one. Okay, and favorite beauty influencer. Like, for you say YouTube, so I gotta know.
God, there's so many good ones. Beauty influencer. I love her because one, she's super down to earth. She's just like raw. Like, I love Jenny69. That's my girl.
Okay.
I love Jenny69.
My cousin, I say, oh my god, he's like my adopted cousin, but like he got to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
And he said she was so sweet in person.
I just love her because she's super down to earth. She came from a small town. She came from the bottom to nothing. She's always uplifting, talking about like haters and, you know, all this stuff. She gets a lot of hate too. So I enjoy, like, every time she drops a video, I'm like on it. Like,
I do love her too.
I love her.
I love
really
that she like loves
and
hot
she's a
Cheetos
mom.
and smokes,
Yeah.
and like I'm like, me?
And she's super like in tune with her like Hispanic culture, which I love because not a lot of people embrace that. They like shame it.
What does
you
her
know?
husband look like? Have you seen?
That's another thing too, is like I give her props because she lives a normal life outside of her, you know, her fame and all that. And I like that. I love that a lot of people frown upon it, like, oh my God, you're hiding your man, but you can't let everything out there. Like, people destroy it. Once you put your relationship out there, once you put pictures out there, everybody wants your man, regardless if they're ugly, they have money, regardless, the fact that you're just with that person. And I don't know, I've been following her for a long time and I love her.
Do you follow her sister too?
Yeah, I like Annette. I'm probably more Jenny like fan than Annette, but
They're bomb.
They're bomb.
I love them.
They're cute.
I agree.
Oh, I love Bretman Rock too.
Who is that?
You don't watch Bretman Rock?
No.
Oh, I love him.
And I know
if I had
everybody,
to
so,
choose a guy and a girl influencer, like my guy influencers probably would have to be
Okay, then I
Bretman
need to
Rock.
look that person up.
Is he like the
He lives in Hawaii.
the gym guy or no?
No, he's I don't know. He's the one that came up with oh whatever. You know how everyone says
yes.
oh whatever. He started that whole this guy right here.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
You know
yes.
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, wait, I don't know who that is, but he's like really he's like says some
He's hilarious.
crazy shit to his sister that makes me laugh all the time. That's always like trending, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I love his personality. So, okay. I said this in my first podcast, but I'll ask it again because I think it's a fun question. When unwinding at the end of the day, what are you doing? Drinking a glass of wine or smoking a joint?
Are we gonna be honest right now?
Yes.
Girls, I love to smoke.
Us too.
God.
I love to smoke.
Well,
And
hey.
I used to hide it. I used to kind of just be super on the low about it, but I've embraced it. I work hard. I pay my bills. I take care of my
Exactly.
son. If I want to have a joint at the end of the day, why not? You know, I'm getting into wine too. I love wine.
And it's legal, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. I don't think my mom is a big fan of it, but I'm like, I got a house.
Mm-hmm.
I take care of my daughter, and we smoke weed. You know what I mean? And that's just the truth of it. Like I smoke weed, but not as much as like I would prefer to drink. But like Josh,
Not as much as I used to. I'll just
Yeah?
put it that way. I like switched over to I have a G pen now,
Oh,
so it's just more like of
The
a
benefits are just better. I
Yeah.
feel like. And health, like health-wise too. You know,
Yeah.
the statistics are there.
that's good.
yeah.
Josh has brass knuckles right now for $35. FYI, anybody? This is brass knuckle pins. $35, guys. Okay, so it's that time of the episode. It's almost up, but I want to end with two games that we created this one speedball, and then I'm kind of copying Andy Cohen with Plead the Fifth. So
Okay.
here we go. These are our games. So I'm gonna have a timer set for 30 seconds, and I'm just gonna ask you. They're like really short questions, and you just gotta tell me either or, like Pepsi or Sprite. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
and then we're gonna see if we can answer all of them.
Okay.
You ready, timer? Okay. All right. Pepsi or Sprite?
Pepsi.
Pink or black?
Pink.
Fall or summer?
Summer.
Hip hop or country?
Hip hop.
Sephora or Mac?
Sephora.
Casual or dressy?
Casual.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Liquor or beer?
Liquor.
Curled or straight hair?
Straight.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Favorite Kardashian?
Courtney.
Okay, we finished! Yay! We got through them. I'm happy. Okay, so that was Speedball. And then this is just the end of everything. Plead the fifth. So I'm going to give you 3 questions, and they are hard.
Okay.
I'm going to put it out. They are hard. And you can only plead the fifth to 1. And I'm not going to tell you the questions ahead of time, so we're just going to go 1 by 1. Okay?
What does this mean?
So you'll just, like, plead the fifth is just like, I'm not answering it. And you can only do that to 1 question.
Okay.
You refuse to answer.
Okay.
Do you only get 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
First one. Name of the person who annoys you the most on Instagram.
Could be a celebrity.
Or it could be like a real life person.
I can't. Do I get to hear the rest of the questions?
Nope.
No? Oh my gosh. I can't say that.
You're going to plead the fifth?
I'll plead the fifth on that one.
Okay. And then... second-
No, wait. Can I go back?
Okay,
No?
yeah.
I'm just going to say the Shade Room.
Oh, you hate them?
They're just annoying. Like, they just be posting some bullcrap stories. I'm like, I know this shit ain't true.
Oh, I be liking the gossip. I'll be sitting there like, oh my god.
I like Baller Alert and World Star.
Okay,
The Shade
yeah.
Room gets on my nerves. I feel like they're always putting people down.
Yeah, that's
Always.
true. They are. But, I mean, it is a gossip site, so...
Shade room.
Yeah, Shade Room.
Shade Room.
And okay, so you answered that. That's good. Second question. Craziest place you've had sex?
Oh my gosh. That would probably have to be... Oh my god, don't judge.
Drink that wine.
I don't judge.
We don't judge.
Oh my god, one time I was younger, it was like... It was like my grandma's shed in the back. While she was sleeping. Oh my god, like, yeah, I snuck someone over there one time.
Sometimes I feel like when we're young, it's just like the most desperate things we've ever done.
Like outside in a shed. Like,
Yeah,
who does
like-
that? Like, I'm way too bougie for that these days. I would never.
Well, I mean, like Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, you could.
Oh, if he was like, girl, let's go in your grandma's back shed.
Then it would work. Then it would work.
Sorry, Grandma.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, third question. If any, what cosmetic procedures have you had done?
Well, okay, so first off, before I answer this question, I am a strong believer in if you have an insecurity, go ahead and do something about it. I'm not against plastic surgery. I feel like as long as it's in like a good, like, I don't know how to put that, like you're super, it's like natural. I like natural work, if that makes sense. So
Well, don't you?
I like when
Balance
people,
out.
yes, I like when people get work done, but it like keeps them guessing, like, oh, did she get her lips done, or like, should she not, or natural, you know? I feel like girls today are just overdoing it so drastically.
I was gonna say, like,
So I did
Bella
a lot
Hadid.
of research before I like got my work done. I've gotten filler, I've gotten Botox, and I'm currently getting my breast augmentation in 2
Shut
weeks.
up! Where's
So-
Where's all this work going on down at Butology?
Butology, yeah. I'm gonna.
Who's
be
your
going-
surgeon?
Dr. Shaw. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Dr.
so I'm
Shaw.
kind of excited. I'm nervous as hell.
Have
so-
you met him?
Yeah,
Is he nice?
he's very nice. He's very knowledgeable. He actually has a book out. I read his book before I even decided if I was going to go with him or not, and it sold me. The Cut. It's called The Cut, and he gives it to you like at your consultation. So Yeah, he's amazing. He probably thinks I'm so annoying. I'm just kidding, because I've literally met up with him like 3 times already, because I'm just like trying not to psych myself out, you know.
My mom just got hers done in not too long ago, and she said it was easy. So I think like your recovery won't be that bad.
Yeah. I'm excited. It's just going to be a change.
I heard liposuction now. That's another story.
Liposuction. Okay, so a lot of my clients have been going to Mexico to get their work done.
Nope. After I watched Botch, it ain't happening. It's not happening. Nope. Okay. I'm so happy I sat down with you, and that's pretty much it. We covered our podcast, personal, career, fun questions, and games. And that's it. It's a wrap. Thank you.
Well, thank you for having me. This was fun. I'm excited for you and your business. And I'm looking forward to maybe we should do it again in the future.
Yes.
Like a year from now.
Well, actually, just FYI for all my listeners, Josh, get yourself a Josh, because he straight up is like, he's building me a set.
Like,
Yay.
Go, Josh.
Right. He's building me a set because it's going to be real life. Like, we're going to sit down and it's going to be like recording like Andy Cohen, my idol. But I'm going to beat you, Andy Cohen.
Yay, girl.
I'm coming for your job. And that's it. But, all right. Till next time, guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening to episode 2 featuring Tessa. Make sure to be following my Instagram on the mic with Jaclyn for updates on future guests. Also, remember to push the subscribe button and stay tuned, because next week I'll be sitting down and talking with Nailed by Cleo.